Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever looked at your life and thought, is this it? Is this all I'm capable of? It's a powerful, sometimes scary question. But what if I told you that the person you are today isn't the final version? What if you could fundamentally reshape your habits, your mindset, and your destiny? Today we're diving deep into the fascinating psychology of self-transformation. This isn't about quick fixes or magic pills. It's about understanding the science of how we change, so you can become the architect of your own evolution. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a practical roadmap to unlocking the next best version of yourself. So what exactly is self-transformation? It's more than just changing a bad habit, like quitting junk food. It's a profound, holistic shift in your identity. It's the process of moving from a fixed mindset, where you believe your abilities are set in stone, to a growth mindset, where you understand that you can develop yourself through dedication and hard work. Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck's research on this is groundbreaking. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, persist through setbacks, and see effort as the path to mastery. This simple shift in belief is the foundational first step. Think about it. If you don't believe you can change, you won't even try. So the first question to ask yourself is, do you believe in your own potential for growth? Your answer to that question changes everything. Now let's talk about the engine of change, motivation. There are two types: extrinsic, which comes from outside rewards like money or praise, and intrinsic, which comes from within, a genuine passion or sense of purpose. While external rewards can give you a boost, true, lasting transformation is fueled by intrinsic motivation. It is the difference between working out to fit into an old pair of jeans versus working out because you love how strong and energetic it makes you feel. To find your intrinsic drive, you need to connect with your why. Why do you want to change? What core values will this new version of you honor? Take some time to really journal about this. Don't just write, I want to be healthier. Dig deeper. I want to be healthier, so I have the energy to play with my kids, travel the world, and live a long, vibrant life. See the difference? That's a why with power. That's a why that will get you out of bed on a cold, rainy morning. Once you have your why, you need to break down the how. This is where many people get overwhelmed. They see the huge gap between who they are and who they want to be, and they freeze. The secret is to ignore the gap and focus on the step. James Clear, in his incredible book Atomic Habits, talks about the power of 1% improvements. Instead of trying to reinvent yourself overnight, just aim to be 1% better every single day. Want to become a reader? Don't commit to a book a week. Start by reading 1 page a day. Want to start meditating? Don't aim for 30 minutes. Start with 1 minute. These actions are so small, they seem ridiculous, but that's the point. They are too small to fail. This creates a positive feedback loop. Each tiny success builds momentum and reinforces your new identity. You're not just trying to be a reader. You are a reader because you read every day. Identity-based habits are the cornerstone of lasting change. Of course, the path of transformation is never a straight line. You will face resistance, both internally and externally. Let's talk about the internal battle first, your own brain. Our brains are wired for efficiency and safety, which means they love familiar patterns and routines. This is called homeostasis. When you try to introduce a new habit or mindset, your brain perceives it as a threat to the status quo and will throw up all sorts of resistance. This is that voice in your head that says, just skip the gym today, you're tired, or why bother? You'll just fail again. This isn't a sign you're weak. It's a sign your brain is doing its job. The key is to recognize this voice for what it is, a primitive survival mechanism, not the truth. You can acknowledge it without obeying it. Thank your brain for trying to keep you safe, and then gently redirect your focus back to your tiny, manageable action. This is a skill, and like any skill, it gets stronger with practice. Another huge psychological hurdle is what's known as the what the hell effect. You've been eating healthy for 2 weeks, and then one day you eat a slice of cake at an office party. Your brain goes, well, you've blown it now. What the hell, you might as well eat the whole cake. This black and white thinking is a transformation killer. The reality is, one slice of cake doesn't undo 2 weeks of healthy eating. A single misstep doesn't erase all your progress. The most successful people aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who get back on track the fastest. Instead of spiraling, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge the slip-up, understand why it happened without judgment, and then simply make your next choice a good one. Perfection isn't the goal, consistency is. And consistency includes learning how to recover gracefully from the inevitable imperfections of being human. Now let's look outside ourselves. Your environment plays a massive role in your transformation. It's incredibly difficult to change if your surroundings are constantly pulling you back to your old self. This is the concept of choice architecture. You need to design your environment to make your desired habits easy and your undesired habits hard. If you want to eat healthier, don't keep junk food in the house. Put a bowl of fresh fruit on the counter instead. If you want to stop scrolling on your phone at night, leave your phone to charge in another room. Make the right choice the path of least resistance. This also applies to your social environment. As Jim Rohn famously said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're trying to become more positive and ambitious, but you're surrounded by negativity and complacency, you're fighting an uphill battle. Seek out people who inspire you, who are on a similar journey, or who already embody the qualities you wish to cultivate. Their energy and support will be invaluable. Finally, the ultimate stage of transformation is integration. This is when the new habits and mindsets are no longer things you do, but a part of who you are. It's no longer a struggle. You don't have to use willpower to go to the gym. It's just what you do on a Tuesday morning. You don't have to remind yourself to see challenges as opportunities. It becomes your default way of thinking. This happens through repetition and reinforcement over a long period. But it also happens when you start to see tangible results in your life. When you feel healthier, your relationships improve, or you achieve a goal you once thought was impossible. Your brain gets powerful evidence that the new you is the real you. This is why celebrating your wins, no matter how small, is so important. It closes the feedback loop and solidifies your new identity. Keep a journal of your progress. Look back at how far you've come. This tangible proof of your own power to change is the most potent psychological fuel you can have. So, to recap the journey, it all starts with cultivating a growth mindset, believing that change is possible for you. Then, you connect with your powerful intrinsic why to fuel your motivation. You break the journey down into impossibly small atomic habits to build momentum and avoid overwhelm. You learn to navigate the brain's natural resistance and overcome the what the hell effect with self-compassion. You consciously architect your physical and social environment to support your goals. And through it all, you celebrate your progress, allowing your new identity to become fully integrated. This is the psychology of transformation. It's not magic. It's a process. A beautiful, challenging, and deeply rewarding process that is available to every single one of us. You have the power to decide who you want to become and take the small steps, day after day, to bring that person to life. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this has given you some clarity and inspiration for your own journey of self-transformation. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And for more content on personal growth and the psychology of a better life, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one small 1% change you're going to make starting today? Let's support each other. Remember, you are a work in progress, and that is a beautiful thing. Keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.